Why are you looking at me like that, Barry?
Bella and Chugs drank the whole ocean. It was a meme though. Bella and Chugs drinks ocean.
If they
Drinks
started out
ocean.
dumb and we started out so much smarter than them and it flipped, how would that happen?
Shit, Paul Mooney was saying that shit in his comedy shit. I feel. He was talking about white people that he be calling out the black folks like, nah, y'all, brothers clapping. Nah, y'all house niggas are scared. Like, he said, like, he keep it a buck.
Bruce Lee made $33.3 million so far.
Yeah.
But his longevity ain't lasting long. I'll be skipping the gym and the workouts and shit. I just go to the fight.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of nigga, keep it moving.
We gotta stop trying to act like we can help these people too. These people are coming to destroy. When I talk about the evil of the black man, I still think about how many YouTubers you can go to right now and say, Tommy don't go out the house. Tommy don't go out the house. Constantly trying to get you to, I guess, go out, and they know you go out of the house, but I guess now you got to go out of the house more to prove to niggas who aren't going to do anything, because if they wanted to do something to me, they wouldn't ask me to come out of the house. They didn't ask Slim 400 to go out of the house. They didn't ask Mo 3 to go out of the house. They was ready for them when they came out of the house. But you got people online trying to
Mix all the Mountain Dews in the world into one big ass glass. You got to chug it.
It ain't gonna taste like nothing but Mountain Dew.
I could live outside. They still wouldn't give me credit. Like, hey, that nigga's
Well, I don't know. I'm not the one drinking it.
Trust me, I've done it before.
Really, Dad?
Yes.
The original Mountain Dew.
Original Mountain Dew, orange Mountain Dew, the cold red Mountain Dew, the blue one, the white one, and they had a little, like, it was a berry flavor. But when you mix them all together, all you're gonna taste is Mountain Dew.
This nigga just told the bee, get out of here, you can't have none. Mind you, this nigga is huge.
And it's supposed to snow tonight.
It's supposed to snow tonight? I thought it was supposed to snow tomorrow.
Well, it's gonna start tonight in the mountains and shit. We won't see the snow until tomorrow morning, maybe. And even then, they said we might get an inch.
Your gang want to join my gang.
It's really sad that we've got to Becky Sharon for calling to the show. You're on the air. Talk to me. What are your thoughts on what's going on?
Sent you a picture.
Hey, what's up, Tommy? So,
Get the bee out of here. Get the bee out of here. Shoot.
like, it would justify, like, the white men coming over.
All right.
And, just like what you said, killing our races. That's what I feel. I feel like...
It's just so funny. Like, this nigga would not close his mouth when he's pouring it.
I mean, like, it would justify it.
I found out why some people make the smacking noise when they eat.
Why?
They can't breathe through their nose.
What, did it happen to you?
No, but it's a decent explanation for it, because there's people that do that shit you wouldn't expect do it, and then it's like, it's the grossest thing, but they really can't help it. They can't breathe through their nose while they're eating.
Well, the skinniest people, they breathe harder than I do. And it's like, what the fuck?
Better off, and I know it sounds crazy.
Like, why are you breathing so hard?
They like air.
This
nigga cut off.
Oh, he about to chug it. He about to chug it. He about to chug it. He said, oh. Wow, look, wow, come on, look, why? No, I just want you to see it. What the, damn, why his finger so fat? What? Ooh. That nigga got Godzilla fingers. This nigga is chugging it. I wonder what his doctor tells him. Now he's about to drink Gatorade. Hold on.
And that's what's funny to me. We love to talk this and that about white people. Yet we turn around and need them to help fix things. What the hell is going on with that? If white people are so bad, we should never need their help.
This one got 6 million views.
We should never beg them to put their,
How many Gatorades is that? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's 24 Gatorade bottles. And you about to drink all of them. Let's see.
Why is this impressing you?
It's just funny to me. Yo, I ain't down there like... Ew.
Level of blackness for you, like as long as you're above this black skin color, then you're fine. But if you're below that black skin color, that's a problem.
People really watch this? Keep doing 2 of them at the same time.
A brother just sent me, or a sister, somebody just sent me something.
Oh, you want to watch
this? Two women were murdered in Memphis at a gas station. And this is the mother of one of them.
Yeah.
On in the news, looking like this.
The ones I seen the other day? Okay.
Who is our true enemy? Who's our true enemy? Two girls killed at a gas station in Memphis. Two black women. That's the mother.
I don't write rhymes, I write checks.
Strong. That's what we're doing today.
Stigma shooter, what's going on?
Let's go.
Not too much, bro, man. I've been commenting it, leaving little comments or whatever, but all I want to do real quick is I actually just logged out from work, been having a long work day, light skin proper nigga. Yeah, I just wanted to tune in, man. You've been helping me get through some long overtime. I work in the financial industry, so it's a busy end of the year time for me. So
he was shot, and if you didn't see the video, I don't want to show it again. But they show the video of him being shot in the driveway of what they're telling me is his father's house. He was shot, and he was holding on to the man's leg, and the man continued to shoot him. There's video of it. First off, I want to say this. If you haven't bought a Ring doorbell camera by now, these are the greatest advertisements for Ring doorbell camera. I know it's a tragedy, but fuck that. This is an amazing, almost every one of these shits is caught on Ring doorbell camera, and it don't even be the nigga camera who live there a lot of times. Yes. It's like, if you don't have one, you need one.
Man, that is true. I swear he got, I'm not for sure, but I could have sworn he got shot before. That might not have been him.
No, he got shot 9. They say he got shot 9 times, and we showed earlier that he was taunting the people who shot him by saying, "Thank God they got their."
Yup, that's it. Yup, that is exactly it. That kind of energy too, like outside of what I'd originally called it, just like I just, well, initially I want to get that piece out. That I just thank you, man, for just being here. You've been rocking with me through my 60 to 70 to 75-hour weeks, man. I'm just putting out all the time I can right now, just so I can try to get to this house. I'm just focused on that. You see, I got the door behind me, like Evan said. Right now. I'm rocking with the door right behind me, right there.
Nothing wrong with that, as long as nobody know where you live and they ain't busting up in there on you, bro. That's what you gotta worry about. As long as you didn't put you don't put your address out there. No identifiers, please.
That's the truth. Yeah, let me keep the address in the box.
Because I didn't even know this is a dirty game, the internet. Like, people can see you do anything. Like, I was wondering the first time when they found out where I lived at, I didn't know that you could take a picture of something, put it in Google Images, and it'll pull up a lot of where that might be, and they can find out where you are. Like, shit's fucked up out here.
It really is, man. It's like this technology, like they say, because I didn't work in IT and everything, but I worked in like a call center, and I remember the top slogan it would be is technology is great when it works with you, but that's an instance where it does not. That's a clear instance right there.
So what are your thoughts on what I'm saying in this show, which is the real enemy is us? We gotta stop looking at everybody on the outside. I'm tired of hearing people protest white people, protest white cops, protest white businesses that won't let people in. The thing that went viral was these black girls said they didn't want to let them in the club because they black, and all of these things. But we surely don't talk about this. This is so-and-so dead. We all put rest in peace. And this guy was just saying a couple of weeks ago, rest in peace to Young Dolph.
Man, honestly, with the entire culture, it just, black culture is, in my opinion, is a culture just, a culture of vibes, like the main hub of black culture, what we support, what we want to be. You gotta be a hard nose. Like I consider myself to be, which, I mean, I think you can hear it in my tone. I am
Listen, I tell people I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd.
Like,
I'm quick to say to a motherfucker, I know, let's have a spelling contest. I know, let's have a spelling contest. That's what I want to do with it, nigga. Let's spell this out.
that is a true. Like, I
Little toe jam sandwich,
And then I
nigga.
went over there, and then I'm hearing Tommy, and I'm like, oh wait, is he talking about that Tommy? That Tommy? But wait a minute, my brain started going, and then I see your show, and then I'm like, and for a minute, for about probably a week, I'm not one of the long timers, but for a week or so, I was like, this nigga Tommy, like, what is he doing talking about Kwame? And I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga doesn't know what he's talking about. That's the issue. He has no idea what he's talking about. But
I don't want to talk about him. I want to talk about the violence. I don't want to go. I don't want to go down that route. I want to not bring into the blood.
I'll feel you, Tommy. But anyway, though, with the violence in our community, though, kind of what I was to got a little bit lost when it comes down to just the threat of us to each other is
What's that with?
it's honestly, I'm more scared, or not scared, I'm not a scary nigga, but I'm more in fear of when I see a black man,
You's a scary
I'm more
nigga.
in fear of that than I am a white man. So it's
Well, that's what I was saying. The real enemy. I don't have a fear when I'm around white people. I don't. If there's an all-white neighborhood, I've never feared walking around that white neighborhood. Even if I was just looking at the houses, that whole shit they're trying to give us with the whole Ahmaud Arbery and niggas got to worry about looking at houses. No, they don't, because I've looked at houses. I'm 45 years old, about to be 46 on December 11th, which is Saturday, which is a day and a half away. So I'm gonna hit that cash app. Anybody else that was saying that you can, but check this out.
Fuck your birthday.
Ever had a problem going into any white neighborhood, looking around and getting shot, beaten, or dogs sicked on me. I've never had it happen, but I have walked around black neighborhoods and black people want to fight, getting into a fight with black people, being robbed by black people, being assaulted by black people. Several things have happened to me around black people. Now, I don't understand how black people can talk about how great they are, how great of a society they came from, and how we just want white people to take their hands off of us so we can live in peace, when every time they take their hands off of us, we're the main ones that have to go call them and ask them for help because we're fucking up ourselves. We don't call the black police, we call the white police. We don't call the black mayor. We don't call anybody black to try and solve the black problems. We call white people because we know white people are more civil than blacks. Period. Give me the last word.
honestly, I have no debate to that. With that, you make me want to put on my lovely hats back there. You know, I got quite a few of them back there.
I'd like to congratulate myself on changing as many black people as I did, because I remember there was nobody else talking about this. There was nobody else saying it's time for us to switch it up. We cannot continue to keep living this way of saying this one group of white people are better than the other and just constantly just give them, without them even working for it, your vote. That's insane. And if you really want to start a movement, black people, start the black, I guess the black party.
Mm-hmm.
Start the black party. If y'all really believe in what blacks can do, start your black party. If nothing else, you got 13% of the vote every year.
Honestly, yeah. And kind of my last note, I know you got to get up. I caught into the live stream a little bit late, so it sounds like you got a heat. So I'm not going to be that nigga that keeps you up constantly. But honestly, yeah, I feel like something that you preach all the time. We got just something you preach through your actions is that we can't be glorifying these niggas out here, or just the ignorance and making it seem like, this nigga shot 2 niggas last night.
Right. We glorify the violence and we minimize the death. When blacks do it, we glorify the violence and we minimize the death. And we're doing it every day. Hey, Stigma Shooter, thank you for joining the show. Let me see if I can bring a few more people. DMV, be more. Talk to me. You are from a place where violence has gotten so bad, and not only that, but joblessness and hopelessness drew a city from over a million. You guys were well over a million, weren't you? Now I think the city's under a million.
I'm from out of like in
I was always gravitating towards my culture first, which is the DC culture. There was a lot of transport, drugs, cocaine, blow, and even though it was rough back then, we could just step outside our door and just make a ton full of money. And I'm talking like at 12, 13 years old. So I was always fascinated between DC and LA. And just to emphasize, I'm going to ask you a few questions to bear with me. I ain't going to take up a lot of your time, but just to put the emphasis on Slick One, I did listen to his music a little bit. He got shot 2 different occasions. Whoa. Yeah, well, the first time he got shot at age 19, shot twice in his own ward. He was shot in the same neighborhood he was at. So I don't know if he was there at his father's house this time. They said that he may have been at his girlfriend or his grandmother's.
So he just stayed in that area and just didn't leave.
Right, he didn't. I didn't say he didn't have a choice, but his family lived in that area, right in that area, Inglewood. His low confidence family lived in that area. So, and if you look at the video, if everybody look at the video closely, I kind of think, I don't know, none of us know really know the details. I think he probably was getting robbed. If you listen to the thing, the dude that said, hey bro, this, that, and the other, the dude had on a tank top, and looked like he came out wherever was his.
Yeah, but you heard what I don't know if you heard the part where he said, I heard you were talking shit about me.
It could have been personal.
It was definitely personal. He said, I heard you was talking shit about me.
And just like how you are like gifted and talented, I've been listening to you mostly since 09, around 09 to 10. So just like how you was gifted and talented, very entertaining, smart, intellectual, and kicking on all types of levels, right? Motherfuckers can learn from you, and I mean, and you can tell a few jokes. This dude was like almost the same way. I mean, he was probably better off being a comedian than a rapper.
Really?
Because when you guys comment on it was when he said about the bullet in Walmart, that is taunting. But understanding coming from him, he could have been putting light on the situation because he did tone down a lot of his beefs. So, but I don't know why.
But you remember what they say about, and I don't know how true this is, but I know it's happened around here. The sad part about beefs you start, you might have gotten over it, especially if you're a funny person. You're done with it, but that person you clown, but they're not.
No. Right. And I will say this, a couple things. I'm not going to promote another person's channel, but it's a white guy that I watch, and he goes into detail about the difference in cities. People might think he's racist, but he's just conservative. You think old school, you think like me. Ain't about politics and shit like that. It is what it is. It's Democrat ran states, and they break down this homelessness, this California, this LA lifestyle, the homelessness, and he interviews people. And the things that we talk about, man, we wouldn't believe. And another thing, let me my wife, right? She don't like to.
I kind of figured that was coming. Go ahead now.
But listen to this. I'm saying my wife, right?
Oh shit.
That's on Instagram, right? And she's on the OnlyFans thing. So on the PAC website, it comes up.
What, Barry?
Not just her, but it comes up everybody who got the OnlyFans thing.
I'm okay.
And guess who came across there?
I just choked a little.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I said, after watching that shit, watch it, my wife, she don't even So you
say after that you told her after that you agree with her not watching me?
No, she don't even watch it.
Hell no, you don't need to see none of this shit.
Down, man. I've never been jealous of interest in nobody, right? But I said, oh, hell no. She's looking at this nigga. Fuck it.
Ain't gotta be like that sometimes. You gotta think. I tell people as a man, I know my competition. I know what I am not afraid to say what a fact is.
Man, fuck. I couldn't get it right.
And this one question, I'm gonna let you go. Just a little bit off topic, but I heard you talk about the other night about the animal situation, how you lost a dog, but you also brought up that man that you raised in the
The temperature's too high.
I was wondering, you ain't got to do it tonight, but whenever the time is, can you just briefly how it was, how you felt back when there was a lot of childbirth was going on with, the alleged so-called brother that you locked up this movie.
I remember that, and I talk around it a few times. I do remember it, and it's really
Get your punk ass up. Getting this clinch.
Situation back then, but it's also a situation where you get so used to crap. But I will do a story where I talked about growing up, living in Atlanta, living during that time. But I think it was sad because the most they told us to do. And let me just explain and say this to you.
Bitch about it. You're supposed to be in the clinch so I can get these elbows off.
So they told us to just walk into. They didn't tell us to not go. They didn't go with us. They told us to walk into. So apparently this killer wouldn't be able to pick up 2 kids.
Shit.
But it's like I said, another story. If you can, it was possible. Go into detail about it. Do you think it was one killer? Do you think it was him? Do you think it was a couple killers? Do you think it was a clan? Because even though they never told you walk into, when it comes to children, whether it's one person or 2 motherfuckers, they still can screw kids up and do whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So, but hey man, I salute, man. I'm gonna keep on watching and keep on supporting you. On the low.
You can't let you barely. I feel you. I feel you on that. I understand. I am not even upset.
Right. I guess you're right.
No, I'm not bothered. I would understand it. See, I'm a man of understanding. If you say something that makes sense, it makes sense. I would say, no, hell no. No, baby, you can't do that. And I understand. I'm not.
If you was one of the pink peckerwood type motherfuckers like this, probably, you watch it all day long. Talk nigga right here. Oh, hell no.
And then she became a fan. Next thing you know, she said, he ain't that bad.
He wasn't a fan.
He ain't that bad. I don't say.
Right, exactly, man. Exactly, man. But salute, man. Keep on doing what you do. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, my man. See you, people. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not joined OnlyFans, you need to do so now. And as I said for Christmas, what we're doing was whatever you buy, I'll double it. So if you buy a month, we'll double that. If you buy 3 months, we'll double that. If you buy 6 months, we'll double that. If you buy a year, we'll double that. Go on over to OnlyFans, buy it now, enjoy yourself. All right, there was another person who wanted to talk. Let's see, Kelly Gary said that what we're talking about is bigger than you think. I hope you're talking about the situation. I'm not sure. You said this thing is bigger than you think. What thing you talking about?
Oh, you don't understand white supremacy system of it.
Go ahead. You enlighten me.
First of all, the reason rap is the way it is because white people want us to be in this position. They want violence in the big city.
No, listen. I can agree with you saying there's a group of people who want it.
Okay, oh, you a bitch. Oh, yeah. You a bitch.
What's up, Dennis?
Whoops.
Yo, what's good, Tommy? Yo, man. So we don't get like interruptions or nothing like that. Hey, man, my back, man. My back. Hey, Tommy, there was a couple things I wanted to say. It was all back into my head, but my Brooklyn Brown, Dale brother that said, how things changed. No, things didn't change. now things didn't change. It'll take a lot more than one man's word for things to change. I mean, like, it's hectic. It's crazy. I'm in Crown Heights. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you hear all the news that's going on in New York, bullshit, it's ridiculous. I'm 45. Me and brother, we met. I met out on 47th Street. We was hanging out. He came with me to New York. Actually, I'm gonna pay you for my motherfucking hat now. Hold on, though, because I don't think you got it. And it's all good.
You talking about the green one, right? The one black one, right? I have a great memory.
But like I said, you're a great dude. So, you know what I mean? I feel what it is. Motherfucker.
I listen, man. I'm telling you, when people think I be playing with it when I be sick, I keep that, bro. Bro, I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word.
Alright, so no, check it out. I got some things going on. I don't want to jump off what I'm going to say. But
This round, I just want to
Uh-oh, you froze or I froze?
let it go. Nice. Now we're putting these strikes together.
I think it threw him off that I was able to pull that head out that quick after all these years. Yeah, I think he froze. I think it threw him off, but I was able to pull that head after all these years. Let me go to Big Mike. Big Mike, what's up?
Yes.
Hey, Tommy, how's it going? Can you hear me good?
I can hear you good. Talk to me.
So if I'm being correct right now, this man, he's not in the hospital currently, he's already dead.
Yes, sir. That's why it says another rapper murdered.
Oh, my bad, I'm sorry. I'll call the story a little later.
It's on the title, though. It's on the title. It's on the title. It's just like that video of me and my son. People were reading the title of the video of me and my son, but they didn't watch it. And then they were commenting how great it was that I was with my son. I was like, that ain't my son. It even says it in the video, but I just laughed. People were like, oh, your son is so handsome. I said, man, you didn't watch it, but you sure took time out to come in. It's either I'm live and they jump on, or I'm not live and they just comment on the topic title. It's either that way or the other way. It's both ways. But go ahead. What is it?
I just think the situation is unfortunate, and I don't know. We're going to keep looking for solutions. We're going to keep going around and looking to find, or at least to try to find solutions. But people, I'm confused because I don't want to be too harsh, but I just think people like this are just going to eventually, I think this is going to eventually just be, they're going to eventually kill eventually. They're going to eventually just all die out. And I hate to say it like that.
I don't think they're all going to die out, though, because they keep reproducing. It's just like this fish, and y'all know I watch a lot of shit on both.
Damn, okay, you got me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, I was just these fish that are in Japan, they light up, and I think about some firefly fish, whatever the fuck. Well, what they do is when the firefly fish, the people capture them, they capture a lot of them. But what they do is they wait for them to spit out their babies. They won't catch them until they spit out their babies. So it never puts a dent in the population. Now what it will do is put a dent in who's raising them, but it won't put a dent in the population. So what's happening is most of the dudes who ain't shit, you haven't found these dudes who ain't shit, or not that they ain't shit, or they living in a bad situation, or they're promoting bad shit. They all have children. You don't see a bunch of these dudes who out here and they get shot by other black rappers, don't have children. They do have them. So now what you have, just like that white boy who was sitting beside his father when that girl threw the beer in his face, you just created a racist. What you have now with these thug children whose father gets killed, you just created hoes at they girls and thugs at they boys.
You know, okay, hold on, wait. Let me throw this at you before. Because I agree with something earlier that you said in the show is that we don't support. You know what really pissed me off about it with Bill Nye's that situation is that Boosie, whether people love him, he has enough money and power and clout to put his support behind somebody else.
Man, get away from me with that noise. Right now. Get away from me. Go. Go.
You mean showing that there's other things that black people can do, and we'll celebrate that too. Because right now it looks like we only, and thank you for calling in, right now it looks like we only celebrate the one damn thing. And you can say this about locals. Why is that when people are talking about the thug culture? You gotta remember,
Aaron got emails from colleges.
Good.
But he thinks being gay is the worst thing in the world.
What's up, boy?
Whooping ass in UFC. Come here.
Slapfest?
Nah, I learned a new kick. But now that you mention it, I am gonna get some slaps in.
So, all three of us still be messed up?
I'm fine.
Well, right now, I'm fine right now, too.
You just gotta force it through. Start drinking water.
Yep, that's how I do. I was drinking Pepto and water.
Pretty good so far. I didn't have to do nothing.
Well, except for the ending of school. I got one C, but I got A's and B's. I got one C, but A's and B's. You know, I brought that grade up. It's a B now.
The brother called earlier and said the same thing. He said he was just like you.
Damn, Dad, you gonna knock him out like that?
In essence, he probably could have made it as a comedian.
Not even gonna give him a chance? Just me? Oh, and he's out.
You know, another nigga was funny like that. The one who said, "Not my job." Mac Dre. Mac Dre was hilarious.
Yeah.
Now, how did I know who you were talking about?
You know what, Calvin?
Hey, I swear, homie, me and you are here because the other day you played.
That nigga got explosive diarrhea.
Whoa.
Yeah, nah.
I swear to God, when I first saw that, the last week or a couple
If that's the case, you better drink the Pepto. Try to stop that shit. Flour and water will make it stop fast.
Yeah, but don't add too much flour. It'll turn into a dough.
The thicker the better.
And they said C-Mac be giving back to the community and things like that.
Add like a little teaspoon.
Here's the fine line between
You want paste.
Mac.
You want a
Fine
paste.
line between you of staying in the neighborhood and staying safe.
Yeah, I remember my first time when my stomach was real bad. I was up 4 in the morning, going back and forth to my room and to the bathroom. And I tried to stop and drink some water and went back to the bathroom. You opened the door. And then you gave me some flour on it. That's when you taught me how to make flour.
Yeah, here's some game for that. We'll fix that shit right away. Still works.
Yeah, I did feel better.
At my age, you just gotta throw it up now. Keep that one in mind.
I've been out the pen exactly.
Cause later on, this shit'll be in there. It just don't do nothing. It don't digest. It just sit. You gotta throw it back up. I puked the salad this morning.
Oh yeah, the salad you ate last night?
Yeah, I puked that shit up when I got up this morning. It was like 3:34 this morning.
Sometimes I blood chucks.
It always starts with a
Not
decent
much.
dump. It starts with a decent dump, but if your stomach keep hurting, yeah, eventually. I jumped in the shower. And sure enough, that shit came up. It's blah. Oh, okay, there it is. Shook it off,
I'm
went
not
back to
cold no
bed.
more. I think it just says that because all my devices is producing heat from right here.
Yeah, it's probably giving it more temperature than it is.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because the rest of the house is cold.
Yeah, but you look at this, and I talk about the enemy, and you, somebody who grew up in the streets,
So you're not going to join the share play, Calvin?
you see these things when they become normal.
You don't get your ass beat, you make you shit yourself.
That part of it, though, how even though they say you should probably feel unsafe, for some reason, because it's normal,
Get you some flower water, bro.
you see somebody get shot, and all you're thinking is, well, they were moving wrong. Like, they moved wrong. Talk about it.
I remember we ran out of flowers and we had no Pepto and I needed to go to school. I was going to be late for school.
Pancake mix will work in a heartbeat.
Pancake mix?
Yeah. You just use a little more water because it still got some sweet shit to it. It's not gonna work as fast as the flour, but it will work. Cornstarch will work.
Yeah. I think mom got some of that. I don't know.
You can mix baking powder or baking soda with water. It's not gonna stop any diarrhea, but it'll make you burp.
I told Dad, I think you got cornstarch. You do? Because we're talking about diarrhea here, Baba. Nothing. I was using the VR. I'm about to fix it before I go upstairs. Well, you joined the share play? Oh, he left the party. That sucks. Oh, the socks there? So you said cornstarch will work too?
Yeah.
I think he had to go back to the toilet. He left. So I completed 85 fights in this game, and I won 50 of them. My fastest knockout is 11 seconds. I used 26 fighters, 46 knockout wins. Let's see. They say my favorite fighter is Kimbo Slice.
They'll put up now, it's on Instagram, and you know how they say that tweet or that message didn't age well. A lot of these don't age well when they'll be mourning someone and then they'll be dead. Are you familiar with the artist named Badass? Yes. Long Beach.
She'll go to my watch.
I got a couple songs with him and stuff, but it trips me out because it seems like the wrong people, some of the wrong people are dying.
I be in the middle of a good ass dream, and then my alarm go off.
I didn't know Badass died. Or maybe I forgot. He was a rapper from Long Beach.
Pretty sure now he's dead, but at the same time he said, yo,
How did Nate Dogg die?
Nate Dogg had a stroke,
A stroke. I
and
thought it was
then,
a heart.
well, he had a stroke, and it shut him down. He was in the hospital for a couple years, and I think he either had a stroke or a heart attack, or maybe even a brain aneurysm, one of them. But he was already like fucked up. This nigga said the wrong rappers are dying. No, nigga, the right rappers are dying. I'm not saying shit to get myself killed.
Let me say this. I don't know if it is.
His hype is very low. Oh, that's funny.
It's just for that fight.
Yeah.
Are the wrong people dying if these dudes are gangbanging and they're dying?
4 weeks until fight. Simulate training camp.
It's like, I don't even know how to look
Get my
at it.
hype up.
If you're saying, hey, this is their lifestyle, this is what they wanted to do.
Beautiful combination.
If that's what's
Sponsorship.
happening,
Pressure on him.
now, like when Tyson Gage's daughter died, that was fucked up. And the reason why that was
Freddy
fucked up
Spaghetti.
because she was dancing at a funeral.
Nice work.
But
Great sequence of
You like pasta? Freddy's your guy.
a lot of these people are in places with people who do these things.
Stream a sparring session. I'm gonna do. What is BJJ? What is that?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
We do boxing.
But we also have to start looking at
Let's go.
For your ear, ma? For your ear?
okay, back.
Then for what?
Dennis, you're the key free. I'm bringing a couple of my man Jam. What's going on, bro? Listen, what's going on, brother?
No, I injured my sparring mate. Bro, why you keep doing that?
He's all right. You're supposed to knock him out. They for sparring.
I ain't even do his ass like that, dude. I didn't even get much hype. It knocked him out in 3 seconds.
If he knocked him out, that means you got maximum hype. You should have seen all the viewers jump.
Yeah.
That's all you gonna get.
Go up.
Yeah, it's like when that's why I said we need to talk about who the real enemy is. We never stand up and just point out the truth. The truth is you got a whole bunch of people who are talking about death all day.
Every day, I shot the ops. I did that. I did this. It is so prevalent in the music that
Shit.
I heard this from you when I just started to watch you, and I laughed and I think about it. You can solve an investigation by listening to these dumbasses' music. Well, so what is the problem? What is the problem? When I saw the video of him being shot up there, I said, okay, you do not know if he had done to other people. You do not know his background.
Yet we don't know what caused this.
Thank you very much. You do not know if he run up on the ops and the ops caught him lacking in
Oh my God.
terminology.
He ran up on the ups and the ups caught him lacking. Get the fuck out of here.
He is the father. It is glad to know that he had a
No,
father
get
whose
up,
life
bro. I'm not trying to injure you.
for his father.
I'm just trying to learn my
His father had to
combinations.
go there and side suffering from gunshot wounds.
Bro, I'm not even using this.
Yeah,
I'm not even
don't
holding
know
my
how,
L1.
honestly,
Bro, get up.
how do you process that? Your child laying there or any of this.
Today is Thursday, right?
Hearing the gunshots or
Yep.
whatever might have
Yeah, I
happened.
should have been paid by now. They tripping.
Fuck, I not to know. I didn't.
Some people can't. There's an incident in Jamaica in which a young man was shot. The young man was
You wanna break the boxer down?
And when I heard his father came out and
Is there
said,
AC in there?
I know that my son was involved in the car. I went to my son before he died and said, the suit that I have in the closet is what I'm going to wear to your funeral. And when his son died,
We had a substitute for Art today.
his father came on the news and said, I am wearing this suit to my son's funeral, and that's it. Made his father know that he was involved in the criminality and he did not try to curb him. But what I realized in American criminality is everyone enjoys the fringe benefits. So no one cares until the bullets start to fly.
Say that again, bro.
American families do not care about the criminality because they enjoy the fringe benefits of the criminal acts. So when the bullets start to fly, I do not feel sorry for them.
I've been talking about that for years. I noticed it when I was young. It was sad that
I got an injury.
my cousins, it didn't matter what they were doing, as long
What's
as they
my
were buying
injury?
new TVs and couches. Mother never asked or said a word.
Shoulder injury.
You could hide the dope in the house. All that stuff was cool. And I started to
I don't know what
realize
would be the
at
best
that
thing
point,
to do.
and people wonder how I
Visit
got to where I
mom.
am. It's a process. It's a whole bunch of information that you had to process. And I said, how can these women love these boys or men when they're encouraging them to do activities that are,
You
in
craving
essence,
chocolate.
going to end in death? But,
Let's take it slow. No need
after
to
I
rush
was
this.
watching a lot of, because I've been really into some World War II stuff. I've been watching a lot of World War II stuff. And today when I was watching, I was looking at when they said the Germans had over 1 million Russians in captivity. They had over 1 million Russian soldiers that they had captured. And I said, how the fuck do you get 1 million of you motherfuckers and just have them captured? And then they sold, because you don't hear about this much, but they said it was just one Jewish soldier that was with the Allies, and they had captured some German soldiers, and they were supposed to keep them. And they said the Jewish soldier that was with the Allies went over and shot them all. Now, of course, you won't hear about this at all, but he went over and shot them all. But it happened on both sides. And I thought to myself, how is it that these men can go out and do all this killing? But then, when they come home, they're heroes. So a lot of these people go into the military because they know when they come out, if they make it, they're going to be some kind of hero. Now, they had a higher death rate when they fought World War II than these brothers do when they lived in a neighborhood. So, if that's the case, or when they went to D-Day, we celebrate these deaths. So what's the difference between celebrating those deaths and celebrating these deaths that we see in the movie? Is it our version of a Purple Heart? The shirts, so-and-so got shot, is that our version of that?
Wow.
I agree. And then I can't disagree.
That's extreme. Extremely stupid.
The art, you're fighting for the greater
I
good of
didn't
a
know
country,
anyone
of
told
your
me this.
people.
I'm over it. I'm out of there. This nigga's dumb.
You live?
Yeah.
And heavy punches. You ready? Your next opponent is not going to be able to keep up with you. Remember, repetition is key, and it always pays off. So let's go. stop now. 30 on the clock. Nice form. Good technique on the...
To escape a choke, use the left stick and keep. So since.
Yeah,
Shit,
I'm
I'm on my.
actually think I may be over YouTube.
Are you gonna quit YouTube?
Man, I already canceled my premium. They tried to run an ad on me. You don't take my money because I gave you the money because I don't like commercials. Then you run the commercial anyway. Like, fuck you. We got your money. So no. Not I. It's alright.
This round, I just want to see heavy punches. Let it go. Man, your next opponent is going to be no match for you. Big punch. Yes, 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 yes. What a bruise. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Beautiful combination. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him.
Fight week, I'm at my peak.
Ah, yes. Devastating punch. Great job. Come on now. You got 30. Not bad. That's what I like to see. Good, clear.
Fight week. Meach and Turner. Oh, let me see. What the fuck is my player wearing? I never choose this. nigga did the same move as me. Get up, nigga. 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 Introduce me to the UFC? That motherfucker. Introduce you to my hand.